Welcome to the Arizona Wildcats Show, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. I'm Star Sports Editor Ryan Finley, here with a glasses-less John Gold. Little mid-shoot change-up here, huh?
I'm no longer bespectacled.
Okay, next week you're going to go Oakley's.
Oh, gosh.
Oakley's,
I will never go Oakley's.
Like
on this face?
Like Horace Grant. It's going to be a great look. Like
No
the
thanks.
Horace Grant reference?
Horrible Grant.
I loved him. Anyway, we talked in our last show about Stanley Johnson, the reigning Pac-12 Player of the Week. You know, to me, if I had a vote, I probably would have cast it for TJ McConnell. He's a guy who had 16 points in Arizona's win over Utah. Was a week removed from maybe the best offensive night of his life against Oregon.
Absolutely.
He's scored in double digits 7 times so far this season, on pace for, if not the most points per game, then at least the most consistent offensive year of his college career. Yeah. Is he just taking what's coming to him, or is he creating more than he has in the past?
Well, sometimes he's creating. Sometimes he's taking what's coming to him. Often he's doing neither,
Right.
and I think that's been a little bit more of the issue. Is you watch a game like that, and Stanley Johnson himself said after the game, like, this is an everyday thing for him. He could do this whenever he wants.
Right.
And so, from my vantage point, it's like, all right, do it more.
Right.
TJ McConnell is a naturally gifted ball player, and what that really means, he just knows where he is on the court. You see a lot of that out of Parker Jackson Cartwright too. Knows when to drive, when not to drive. TJ though needs to be more aggressive shooting the ball. He had a little shooting slump early in the season. I think in Pac-12 play though, he's something like, I want to say 29 of 51. It might be the exact number. That's really good. Mm-hmm. He's come around, and Sean Miller said it best. He's like, I think averages eventually even out. Mm-hmm. He started off poorly, but he's got it in him. I think it'll rectify itself, and it has.
Well, and if his three-pointers ever start falling, and he's shooting something like 28%, if he becomes a legit three-point threat on this team, suddenly you're looking at a guy who can create his own shot, who can step back and at least help with the spacing a little bit, get the ball in the post. To me, it's so interesting. And John, a point I wanted to make here was expectations. Mm-hmm. You look at Stanley Johnson, the guy looks like he's chiseled out of granite.
Yeah.
His measurables are off the charts. It makes sense to look at him and say, he should be scoring 20 points a game. TJ McConnell looks like my little brother.
Yes, it makes sense for him to get the towels.
It makes sense, but it makes sense to think, well, he's a distributor. He's a guy who makes his teammates better. All those code words you use for little guys who maybe don't jump off the page athletically. Yeah. But let's be honest here. TJ McConnell's experience, his savvy on the floor, he should be scoring in bunches every game.
Savvy is the word that you just used. What good point guards do and good scoring point guards do is they find the hole on the floor where the guys ain't. Right. I think Yogi Berra said it best: just hit them where they ain't. And what TJ does so well, and again, it's what makes it so frustrating when he doesn't take the shot, is he gets into that 8-foot opening, between where Caleb should be and where Brandon should be, and he's just there and there's nowhere around, and then he passes it back out. And it's just like, take the shot. Just take the shot. Miss it. I'd rather you miss it as long as you take it.
That'll do it for this episode of the Arizona Wildcats Show, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. For John Gold, I'm Ryan Finley. We'll see you next time.
Try this matchup. Low prices and faster checkout. You can count on it at Fry's.